Once rivals on racetracks and now mainstays on highways and suburban streets, Toyota and Honda have spent decades refining their machines, not just to perform, but to resonate with everyday drivers. Their competition has evolved into a quiet war of precision, practicality, and progress. The battlefield? Design philosophies, engine dynamics, technological offerings, and long-term ownership value. Toyota, with its roots in quiet dependability, has long mastered the art of consistency. Across its lineup, from the humble Corolla to the family-hauling RAV4, there's a measured calmness in how its vehicles behave. This isn't to say they lack innovation. On the contrary, Toyota's hybrid technology, pioneered in the Prius and now extended to nearly every model in its fleet, has matured into a near-invisible system. The transition between gas and electric power is seamless, requiring no learning curve from the driver. Fuel economy figures often flirt with 50-plus mpg in hybrids like the Corolla or Camry, and even non-hybrid models are tuned for frugality. Honda, on the other hand, brings a different kind of energy. The brand's vehicles, from the compact Civic to the sporty Accord and the CR-V crossover, prioritize driver engagement. Honda's steering is typically more responsive, its suspension tuning more eager, and its powertrains more willing to rev. It's not performance for performance's sake, but rather a subtle encouragement for the driver to enjoy the journey, even if it's just a morning commute. Inside the cabin, both brands offer clean, functional spaces, but Honda leans toward a more modern aesthetic, with thoughtful design elements and upscale materials even in lower trims. The Civic's honeycomb air vents, digital instrument panels, and simplified dashboards suggest a brand that isn't afraid to take aesthetic risks. Toyota interiors, while slightly more conservative, are robust and logically arranged. Ergonomics and button placement feel deliberate. There's a sense that everything is exactly where it should be, even if it doesn't immediately grab the eye. When it comes to infotainment, both brands now offer competitive systems with touchscreen interfaces, voice recognition, and smartphone connectivity. Toyota's latest systems, such as the one found in the new Prius or Tacoma, have finally caught up, offering large displays and wireless Apple CarPlay/Android Auto as standard in most trims. That said, Honda's UI tend to feel a bit faster and more polished, with fewer menus and less lag. And for those who care about sound, Honda's optional 12-speaker Bose system edges out Toyota's JBL counterpart in clarity and bass response. In terms of safety, both automakers are generous. Toyota Safety Sense and Honda Sensing are included in nearly every model, and both suites cover essentials like automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and traffic sign recognition. However, their behavior on the road differs subtly. Toyota's systems tend to intervene more gently, favoring comfort over control. Its adaptive cruise, for example, maintains larger following distances and reacts gradually. Honda's systems are more assertive. Its lane keeping is firmer, and its adaptive cruise responds more decisively to speed changes. Neither system is perfect, but both are reliable and, more importantly, included without having to step up to expensive trims. When discussing powertrains, a key divergence emerges. Toyota emphasizes hybrids, offering them in nearly every segment. Its hybrid setups are efficient, smooth, and proven, with many models achieving top-tier fuel economy without sacrificing much in performance. Honda, by contrast, balances efficiency with enthusiasm. Its 1.5L turbocharged engines, found in the Civic and CR-V, offer strong low-end torque and a more engaging drive, albeit with slightly less fuel economy than Toyota's hybrids. Honda has also expanded its hybrid offerings, most notably in the Accord and CR-V hybrid, but Toyota still leads in sheer volume and optimization of hybrid tech. Ride quality is another clear dividing line. Toyota tends to tune for comfort. Its vehicles are quiet, composed, and soak up road imperfections well. The Corolla glides over city potholes, and the Highlander remains tranquil even at highway speeds. Honda vehicles ride firmer, which can translate to more road feel, great for engagement, but slightly less plush over rough surfaces. However, that firmness comes with sharper handling. In curves and corners, a Honda often feels lighter on its feet and more predictable. Ownership experience matters, too. Here, Toyota holds an edge in perceived long-term reliability. It isn't just marketing. The brand consistently ranks near the top in dependability studies. Toyota vehicles are famously low maintenance and often outlast their competitors with minimal repair costs. Honda is close behind, also boasting strong reliability, though certain models have had issues in the past, particularly with CVT tuning or touchscreen glitches. Still, both brands build cars designed to last well beyond 100,000 miles with proper care. Resale value for both is strong, but Toyota's is often slightly higher, particularly for hybrid models like the Prius, RAV4 Hybrid, or Camry Hybrid, which hold their value due to proven durability and high demand in the used market. Honda models, especially the Civic and CR-V, also retain value well, though their sportier positioning can mean more depreciation if they're driven hard. Environmental and technological outlooks provide another layer. Toyota has doubled down on hybrids and hydrogen fuel cells, resisting the full electric push until battery tech matures further. Its argument is that hybrids deliver 80% of the environmental benefit at a fraction of the cost and charging inconvenience. Honda is gradually moving into EVs, partnering with GM for battery technology, and already has electric vehicles in overseas markets. That philosophical divide, incremental evolution versus forward-looking disruption, defines much of their modern competition. Ultimately, comparing Toyota and Honda reveals two paths to the same goal: practical, reliable, efficient transportation. Toyota offers refinement, efficiency, and predictability, drawing from decades of methodical improvement. Honda delivers engagement, innovation, and a youthful spark, injecting a touch more emotion into the act of driving. One is a master of quiet perfection, the other a champion of spirited pragmatism. Neither is objectively superior. Instead, the right choice depends on priorities. If day-to-day reliability, unmatched hybrid efficiency, and long-term peace of mind matter most, Toyota is the logical winner. But if driving enjoyment, sharper design, and a more tactile connection to the road are higher on the list, Honda becomes a preferred option. In a market full of overcomplicated tech and short-lived trends, Toyota and Honda remain true to what matters: building vehicles people can depend on. Whether that's done with cool-headed precision or spirited innovation, the result is the same: a car that earns its place in your life year after year.